Hello, we're Glenn and Anthea Mitchell from Australia, and we'd like to share a little of our experience of travelling through the Jack Canfield Success Principles coaching program. From the very first phone call from the Canfield office, we felt good, and my instinct said, go for it. When we decided right at the start that if we were going to do it, that we would give it our best shot and do everything that was asked of us, and we did all the way. From our first coaching session, the marvellous Gary Reid, our assigned coach, seemed to know us more about us than we did about ourselves. Our personalities, our strengths and weaknesses, Gary was right on top of things right from the start. Both Anthea and I admire and respect Gary for his ability to be able to guide us through the program, encouraging us all the way to do our best, keeping us on our toes, and wherever possible, help us push the boundaries of our comfort zone. Some of the modules we felt really at home with, but there was a fair few that weren't so familiar. There was a moderate amount of soul searching on the way through, and a fair bit of growing to do on my part, and admitting that there might be other ways of doing things than I've been doing for a lot of years in the past. All in all, it has been a fantastic program, a lovely journey, and I believe I'm a better person for having taken that challenge. And for us, Anthony and I, as a couple, to be able to take the journey together, to share the experiences along the way, it has strengthened our relationship. The 12 weeks have finished now, but our journey is just beginning, really. And for anyone watching this that might be for the first time, I encourage you not to dabble your toes and test the water, but to jump in the deep end. The water's fine, and I'm sure it's one of the most exhilarating things you could ever do. Personally, I'd like to thank Jack for his insight in putting together such a wonderful program for people the likes of ourselves, for putting together a wonderful team that helped make the whole program run so smoothly. Their total respect and professionalism was outstanding. And Gary, again, thank you for your time, your understanding, your wealth of wisdom, and your enthusiasm and commitment to your craft. It was wonderful. Thank you.
I think one of the greatest things was learning about myself, who I am, and why I have been doing things the way I have been doing and making the choices I've made. Jack encourages you through the program to associate with other successful people. So this week I went along to a business women's breakfast, which I've never done before, and I found that really exhilarating. The atmosphere in the room was just buzzing, and everyone was excited but obviously interested in moving on. The biggest thing I came away from that meeting with was the fact that the leaders and the speakers had actually been doing and putting into action the success principles that we've been learning in this coaching program. Nothing more. There were no hidden agendas. There were no secrets that we haven't been told about. They were just doing exactly what we've been taught in the last few weeks. So it's up to me now to be putting them into action on a daily basis and moving on and having our new lives just with that. The goal setting part of the program for me was very difficult to start with because I had great difficulty setting goals and probably didn't believe that I could achieve them. However, my breakthrough goal has already been achieved, which is just so exciting for me, and other goals are well on their way, so I can see a lot of progress. I think 3 things that I can nail it down to is the fact that my thinking has changed and changed a lot. My attitude has really changed as well. not just towards others and towards myself, but also towards my dreams and goals. And the biggest thing is focus. I have focus now, whereas I probably didn't before, but didn't realise that I didn't. So, Jack, thank you so much for a great, great program and for making it available to all of us. It was fantastic. It is. And Gary, thank you so much for all your encouragement and your patience. You've got no idea how much we appreciate that. So, to both of you, thank you so much.
Thank you.